again. So, we're on chapter 3 of Barbara Park's book, Junie B Jones and the Stupid Smelly Bus. In the first two chapters, Junie B met her kindergarten teacher, and she made it to the first day of school and got on the school bus, which her mother told her was going to be fun, but Junie B said wasn't fun. So let's see what happens. 3. The Stupid Smelly Bus. The bus wasn't like my daddy's car at all. It was very big inside, and the seats did not have any cloth on them. The little curly girl, she was sitting near the front, and so I tapped on her. Guess what? I said. Mother said for me to sit here. No, she said. I'm saving this seat for my best friend, Mary Ruth Marble. And then she put her little white purse on the place where I was going to sit. And so I made a face at her. Hurry up and find a seat, young lady, said Mr. Wu. And so I quick sat down across from the curly mean girl, and Mr. Wu shut the door. It was not a regular kind of door, though. It folded in half, and when it closed, it made a swishy sound. I don't like that kind of door. If it closes on you by accident, it will cut you in half, and you will also make a swishy sound. The bus made a big roar, and then a big puff of black smelly smoke came out the back end of it. It's called bus breath, I think. Mr. Wu drove for a while, and then the brakes made that loud screeching noise again. I covered my ears so it couldn't get inside my head, because it was loud, and screeching noises get inside your head, then you have to take an aspirin. I saw that on a TV commercial. And then the bus door opened again, and a dad and a boy with a grouchy face got in. The dad smiled, and then he plopped the grouchy boy right next to me. This is Jim, he said, and I'm afraid Jim isn't too happy this afternoon. The dad kissed the boy goodbye, but the boy wiped it off his cheek. Jim had on a backpack. It was blue. I love backpacks. I wish I had one of my very own. I found a red one in a trash can, but it had a little bit of gushy on it, and Mother said no. Jim's backpack had lots of zippers. I touched each one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, I counted. And then I unzipped one. Hey, don't, yelled Jim. He zipped it right up again, and then he moved to the seat in front of me. I hate that Jim. After that, the bus kept stopping and starting, and lots of kids kept getting on. Loud kids, and some of them were the kind who looked like meanies. Then the bus began getting very noisy and hot inside, and the sun kept shining down on me and my fuzzy hot sweater. And here's another hot thing. I could not roll down my window because it did not have a handle. And so I just kept on getting hotter and hotter. And it smelled in the bus too. The bus smelled like an egg salad sandwich. I want to get off of here, I said right out loud. But nobody heard me. I hate it in this stupid, smelly bus. Then my eyes got a little bit wet. I wasn't crying, though, because I'm not a baby. That's why. But after that, my nose started running. Only the bus did not have a glove compartment, which is where you keep the travel tissues, of course. And so I had to wipe my nose on my pink fuzzy sweater sleeve. And then I stayed on the bus for about an hour, or maybe 3 hours, until finally I saw a flagpole and a playground. That meant we were at kindergarten. So then Mr. Wu drove the bus into the parking lot and stopped. I jumped up very fast because all I wanted to do was get off that stupid, smelly thing. Only guess what? That Jim pushed in front of me. Uh-oh, look at all those kids pushing in front of Junie B. Mm-mm-mm. And that curly mean girl did too. And then people started squishing me real tight. And so I pushed them away and they pushed me right back. And that's when I fell down and a big foot stepped on my skirt that looks like velvet. Stop it, I yelled. And then Mr. Woo hollered, "Hey, hey, hey." And he picked me up and he helped me off the bus. Mrs. Woo was waiting for me just like my mama said. "Hi, I'm glad to see you all," she called. And then I ran over to her and I showed her the big footprint on my skirt that looks like velvet. "Yeah, only look what happened. I got stepped on. Now I'm all soiled." Mrs. brushed it off. "Don't worry, Junie," she said. "It'll come off." And after that, I just folded my arms and made a frown. Because guess what? She forgot my B again. Oh, goodness, poor Junie B. She is just having a time. I hope things get better during her first day now that she's finally at kindergarten.